we delve into a fascinating encounter involving a man and Jesus after his passing. Jesus, showing his care, sends angels to watch over him. So take a moment to unwind, grab your favorite drink, and let's delve into this intriguing tale. As he tumbled onto a metal grating, a peculiar sensation swept over him. He felt himself ascending, separating from his physical form, and hovering above it. Below, bystanders stood frozen, assuming the worst. Looking down, he noticed his body in 3 dimensions, a sharp contrast to the usual flat reflections in mirrors or photos. Despite the grim scene, he experienced no pain. Instead, he felt a profound sense of wholeness and freedom, realizing, "This is my true essence." As he gazed upon the lifeless form lying before him, a surge of compassion welled up within him. He felt the urge to reassure the onlookers, to convey somehow that everything would eventually be all right. And then, in an instant, he experienced a swift, powerful pull, as if being whisked away from the familiar confines of Earth, hurtling through space and time. In that breathtaking journey, he witnessed the hustle and bustle of humanity in a single, sweeping moment. From the bustling streets of China to the serene landscapes of Sweden, from the vibrant cities of Uruguay to the quiet corners where dreams were born, people were engaged in myriad activities: sleeping, dreaming, cooking, commuting, working, playing. He was drawn especially to the miracle of childbirth, finding it deeply moving in its simplicity and significance. It was as if a multitude of angels were dispatched by a divine force, answering countless prayers and spreading comfort and solace wherever they went. As he ventured further into the light, he beheld Earth itself, a radiant, pulsating entity bearing visible scars, silently pleading for healing and redemption. Overwhelmed by a sense of empathy and responsibility, he felt a deep desire to comfort and nurture the wounded Earth. Despite moments of doubt and powerlessness, he also sensed within himself an untapped reservoir of strength and capability, a belief that there was nothing beyond his reach. In a moment of profound connection, he reached out to the divine, seeking guidance and purpose. And in response, he was reminded of his earthly obligations, his pre-established goals awaiting fulfillment. But the prospect of returning to his physical body, now broken and frail, filled him with fear and uncertainty. In that moment of turmoil, he felt the presence of Christ, surrounding him with boundless love and compassion. It was an experience akin to swimming in an ocean of ecstasy, a feeling of being held and understood beyond words. And though he grappled with doubts and reservations, Christ gently reassured him of his place within the divine plan, his purpose to love and serve both God and humanity. With newfound clarity and determination, he embarked on a journey of healing and self-discovery, guided by the light of Christ and the watchful presence of guardian angels. And as he prepared to return to earth, he knew that though the road ahead would be challenging, he would never walk it alone. For he was surrounded by a chorus of angels, singing praises to the heavens, their tears a testament to the joy and compassion that awaited him in his new life. Gratitude overwhelmed him as he felt the comforting presence of Christ, dispelling his fear and embedding within him a steadfast commitment to serving God's will. As he stirred from slumber, his eyes met the concerned gazes of 2 impeccably dressed men, likely in their 30s, who knelt beside him. Despite his initial speculation about their sexual orientation, he couldn't deny their striking attractiveness and the air of corporate sophistication they exuded. One of the men, evidently skilled in first aid, attentively monitored his vital signs, assuring him that an ambulance was en route and advising him to remain still. They draped him with their blood-stained jackets, evoking a blend of embarrassment and gratitude within him. Despite the stains marring their attire, their reassuring presence cocooned him in a sense of safety and security. They steadfastly remained by his side until the ambulance's arrival, ensuring he received the necessary care at the hospital. Despite his repeated offers to reimburse them for their ruined clothing, they waved it aside, emphasizing that his survival was paramount above all else. Their unwavering presence infused him with a newfound sense of hope and courage. In his heart, he couldn't shake the conviction that these 2 men were the promised angels from Christ, a realization that resonated even more deeply than he could have anticipated, and thus concludes the tale of today's extraordinary encounter. Until we meet again. Hi Jaskier, My 2015 health scare nearly killed me. The experience was strange. I floated above my body and met wonderful guides while exploring numerous realms. I was exploring cosmic truths one moment and then visiting a world full of fascinating beings the next. I even met Jesus unexpectedly. My discoveries concerning love, consciousness, and the Akashic records were astounding. Stay tuned as I solve cosmic mysteries. Discuss this unusual excursion in the comments below. Please let me tell you about my insane near-death experience. I was utterly surprised and upended. A terrible infection messed with my meds, sending me to the hospital. I developed sepsis, my organs shut down, and my CO2 levels rose to almost 200. CO2 shouldn't exceed 35, and doing so is dangerous for your brain. My family was told I had a 1% chance of survival. In moments of profound weakness, such as a coma or near death, a strange event often occurs. One briefly leaves their body and returns smoothly. A sharp pain, a chilling fear, or a general unease can trigger it. However, in that ethereal condition, a realm opens up where advisors await to help us through life's conundrum. In this ethereal journey, reality dissolves, revealing several dimensions. One can roam through mental labyrinths, visiting hospital wards or unknown places. Curiosity and concern frequently lead to the question, can the unconscious hear us? It appears the answer is yes. If you find someone in such a situation, let your voice be a lifeline. They are listening despite the silence, proving consciousness's continuity. Life beyond the veil is a multicolored feast of realities to choose from. Amidst the breathtaking views, shadows lurk, echoes of an unexplored realm. Before this spiritual journey, self-termination was a whisper in the midst of frustration. Perhaps all that was needed was a brief break from life's constant upheaval. A mysterious trio of guides guards this transitory adventure, each with recognizable and fascinating traits. Their beacon of calm and leadership shines in the chaos. In the maze of choices, a crucial option awaits, whether to give up life support or confront uncertainty. Time, a transitional idea, is hard to grasp. Despite the temporal flux, a moment arises where divinity and mortal consciousness combine. A radiant presence of grace and peace appears in that transcendent moment. The ethereal embrace of transition dissolves time. Introspection transforms anxiety from a constant threat to the present moment. Doubts fade under the light of divine involvement, leaving clarity and purpose. Once back in the body, introspection becomes necessary to find validation in skepticism. The near-death story is revealed, demonstrating human resiliency. The revelation brings comfort. An undercurrent of loneliness reminds us of the gap between experience and understanding. After revelation, existence changes, exposing truths hidden by mortality. Humanity is linked with cosmic consciousness in the immense tapestry of creation. As the trip continues, vistas once hidden by mortality become visible, revealing the vast potential of the human spirit, forever tied to the complex tapestry of existence. Suddenly, I became an ethereal ball, a bright vessel exploring the vastness of cosmic consciousness. I went on a trip of revelation and contemplation with a guide whose calming presence was a beacon in the strange. My perception as an orb transcended the physical form, giving me a panoramic perspective of my entire being, a bright sphere of sensation and essence. I explored and observed the heavenly tapestry in this condition of heightened awareness, filled with wonder and awe. After landing on a distant planet, I saw beings with translucent luminosity veils, indicating their ethereal nature. The beings' dazzling glows may have reflected their moods or kinfolk. I silently watched this extraterrestrial society, guided by my ethereal companion who shared eternal wisdom. I realized that consciousness permeates everything from the smallest blade of grass to the grandest celestial body. All entities are linked into the rich fabric of universal consciousness in the cosmic symphony of creation. The discovery that love is a fundamental energy frequency that supports existence was crucial to this insight. Fostering this cosmic link deepens one's connection to the universe and transcends earthly struggles. Despite cosmic revelations, harmony, doubt, and disillusionment lingered, reminding us of existence's duality. Self-discovery involves emotional ups and downs, each teaching resilience and insight. After my near-death experience, the Akashic Records, a repository of cosmic information beyond normal perception, were revealed. I watched creation's eternal cycle in the Akashic Realm's holographic expanse, a monument to the universe's unchanging laws. The horizon promises deep transformation, a celestial dance of cosmic convergence in the coming months. Despite the prospect of future disclosures, one must anchor oneself in the present and build a holistic well-being that transcends earthly existence. In the dusk of mortality, uttered sentiments resonate, reminding us of life's transience. Fear often prevents genuine expression, keeping deep feelings quiet. In the face of uncertainty, the duty is clear. Grasp each moment as if it were our last and speak the soul's silent truths. Let us follow the ageless wisdom of the worlds beyond as we travel the labyrinthine corridors of existence, to accept our true essence, express ourselves genuinely, and resonate deeply with the cosmic symphony of creation. The embrace of cosmic consciousness brings us comfort, purpose, and eternal love. After returning from the threshold of existence, I wonder why this cosmic reprieve was given to me, a second chance to unravel the tapestry of life and refine my soul. However, I see that such enlightenment is not limited to near-death experiences. Indeed, the cosmic symphony of creation offers many paths to refinement and revelation, each whispering divine knowledge. Despite the constant clamor of existential inquiry, humanity struggles with age-old issues that transcend mortal comprehension. Has God existed? Does death conceal a hidden realm? What about the pain of death? After my ethereal journey, the solutions become clear. God is infinite and encompasses all creation. Yes, there is another side, an ethereal universe full of dimensions and planets beyond human awareness. The pain of departure fades instantly in the embrace of cosmic serenity. However, one concept stands out in existential inquiry: simulation, and is often misinterpreted. The cosmos is like a simulation, but it was created by God. This cosmic tapestry, a divine simulation, showcases the cosmic architect's unlimited inventiveness and genius. Our technological advances pale in comparison to the cosmic order, a tapestry created from existence itself. Sharing my near-death experience is not just for personal catharsis, but to raise societal consciousness. Such mind-bending events offer hope and enlightenment in a world gripped by fear and uncertainty, reminding us of our limitless potential. We embrace self-discovery, a voyage of growth, understanding, and the constant search of cosmic truth, free from our anxieties and uncertainties. Every experience, every discovery, illuminates the path to enlightenment in the magnificent fabric of creation, which transcends our mortal existence and vibrates with the cosmos. Let us embrace the opportunity for growth and understanding, for self-discovery is limitless in the cosmos. During our high school years, my husband and I forged a deep connection, yet the trials of long distance during college pose a significant challenge to our relationship. Although we encountered a rough patch and parted ways temporarily, our bond persisted through the digital realm of social media, where we exchanged small but meaningful messages. Over time, we came to recognize the enduring strength of our emotions, overcoming initial hesitations to reignite the flames of our love. Our reunion marked not just a reconciliation, but a renewal, fortifying our connection and reinforcing our commitment to each other. Today, communication stands as the cornerstone of our relationship, fostering an environment of openness and strengthening the ties that bind us. A year after rekindling, we married and planned a spectacular Hawaii vacation. We returned in an unexpected way. We were seriously injured by an airline delay and a car collision on the way home. The chaos after the crash slowed time, and smoke and quiet made me feel fragile. None of my calls for rescue were answered, and darkness seemed to engulf us. In this bizarre moment, I expected a tunnel, but found full darkness. This was unexpected given my familiarity with similar stories. I felt safe and serene waiting in the eternal dark. There, every moment of my life played out like a vividly recorded movie, bringing me back to those moments with intense realism. I reflected on my childhood and adolescence's joys and sorrows and the people and circumstances that influenced me. In this unique review, I saw myself and felt others' feelings. I felt their delight and anguish, which deepened my awareness of my own and others' emotions, like playing a huge game where everyone won or lost points for their activities. Every action, good or bad, affected my future, causing guilt and remorse for bad ones. As I realized that this scoring system may determine heavenly existence, I felt a great force pulling me toward a fairway light. This warm light brought me contentment and calm I had never experienced before. I examined this place out of curiosity, sensing a peculiar force. The brilliant cone-shaped body, with innumerable spots of light in diverse colors, filled me with reverence and solemnity. I met a force obstructing my light entry. After several futile trees, I realized that bitterness was the problem. Resentment toward specific people prevented life entry. To release these negative thoughts, I forgave and let go of resentment and wrath. This decision gave freedom and relief, allowing admission into the light. I sensed a powerful energy of unconditional love and acceptance. It gave me enormous satisfaction and fulfillment, a sense of safety and relaxation that freed me from problems. I felt like I was part of a spreading love, reborn with sincerity and freedom. Heaven was more lovely than expected as they approached the light center. Glowing flowers surrounded a serene lake where radiant people enjoyed paradise's splendor. I was captivated by the scene and saw life in a new way. I glow, and everyone greets me warmly, creating a loving and peaceful atmosphere. Strong want to linger in this lovely experience. I noticed a lovely angel with glittering wings and a nice face passing by. She explained how she helps newcomers acclimate and encouraged me to explore heaven with her. We visited a square and a magnificent park where I rejoined with deceased loved ones and friends, enjoying heaven. Thanking the angel for her counsel, I emphasized my approaching return to work. Although I hesitated, the angel calmly reminded me that I still had worldly missions and aspirations. I reluctantly agreed, and the angel escorted me out. Despite my desire to leave such a beautiful spot, the angel promised me I would always be welcome. For now, I had to return. Returning to darkness revealed my husband. I advised heading home after a happy embrace. His reaction was heartbreaking. He couldn't return since his time was up. He tearfully told me that he and the angels would always aid me through bad times, even though we were apart. He loved me and encouraged me to live and do my tasks. Despite my anguish and loneliness, I let go of his hand and watched him vanish into the light, knowing we would meet again. I was dizzy and returned to the crash site. Returning to awareness, I was shocked. I opened my eyes to see my hubby gone. After being hospitalized with several fractured bones, he realized he was happy in his new life. The recovery was long and filled with missing him. Thanks to this remarkable experience, I learned to value each day and prioritize physical health. I appreciate the compassion and attention that helped me through terrible times. Strong and confident, I can handle future obstacles.